May I request everyone to stand for a prayer? Miss Sanchez, please lead the prayer. In the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we trespass against us. May we be into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Good morning, class. So before you take your seats, please pick some piece of paper or cellophanes, and if there's any, please throw it in the trash bin. So are you done? So settle yourselves. Okay, so class, so before we're going to start our class for today, so please be reminded with our classroom rules. So please, everybody, read. So classroom rules. So first is listen to the one who is talking related to the topic. And second, observe cleanliness. Third, respect one another. And fourth, do not hesitate to ask if you have questions and concerns. And lastly, do not cheat. So those are our classroom rules. So are we clear with our classroom rules? Okay, very good. So now, so may I know who are absent this day, class? Okay, that's nice that everyone is present for today. Okay, so this time, class, so yesterday we discussed about table appointment. So class, what is table appointment? Okay, Miss Blassie. Okay, very good. So table appointment are everything that is needed for serving an eating meal at a dining table. Okay, that's nice. And how about the ways using a table runner? So we have here crisscross runners, side runners, and yes, center runners. Okay, that is correct. So all your answer is correct. Okay, so class, so now let's proceed to our new lesson this morning. So, but before that, let's have an activity. So I want you to get anything that can be folded, like towel, handkerchief, and papers. So I want you to create something beautiful out of your paper, handkerchief, or towel. So I will give you 2 minutes to do the activity, and after that, we're gonna have a representative to present their work. So class, time starts now. Okay, time's up. So now who wants to volunteer? Okay, Mr. JR and Miss Rina. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You will now take your seat. So thank you so much, and that is a very good, and that is great. Okay, so now, so based on our activity class, so what have you noticed in your work class? Okay, very good. So you create something out of paper, towels, or your handkerchief. Okay, very good. Now, how about that? Does it look appealing to your eyes? Okay, yes, it's look appealing. So based on our activity class, what is our topic this morning? Okay, very good. So it's about table napkin folding. So our lesson for today is all about table napkin folding. But first, let's read the objectives of our lesson for today. So we have here, after the class ends of the end of the lesson, the student should be able to define what is table napkin folding, Second is differentiate style of table napkin folding and appreciate advantages of table napkin folding, and lastly, demonstrate table napkin folding. Okay, so this time, so let's define what is table napkin. Okay, let's read. So table napkin is done with table napkin. So it is usually used in food and beverage services, in fine dining, restaurants, hotels, and family services decoration to look more attractive and more classy. So we use these table napkins to make our table more pleasant and classy. So we have here some example of table napkin folding. So we have here first the pyramid, the candle, the rose buds, and the rose. So those are some examples of table napkin folding. And also in table napkin folding, so we have three kinds of table napkin, three sides of table napkin folding. So first is we have here 14 inches by 14 inches for refreshment or a small size. And also we have here 17 inches times 17 inches for standard or medium size, and 20 inches times 20 inches for dinner size. But in this lesson, we're gonna use the 17 inches times 17 inches, or the standard or medium size. So let's start our napkin folding. So, but first I will give you each one of you table napkin so that you can follow the step-by-step process. So get one and pass. Okay, so let's start. We have here first the pyramid. So we have here first the pyramid. So let's ready our table napkins. And first, we have here, so first step is lay the napkin face down in front of you. And then, fold the napkin in a half diagonally and rotate the napkin so that open end face away from you. So, third, fold the napkin fold the right end up to meet the far corner, ensuring the edge of this new fold lays on the center line as shows. Okay, this one. And then repeat the last step with the left side, folding the left tip up to the far corner, creating a diamond shape with a seam runner down the center. So this is the napkin looks like. And turn the napkin over, keeping the open end facing away from you. And then fold the napkin in a half by bringing the farthest point to the diamond up and back to the nearest point. And turn the napkin over again this time and keep the open end up facing towards you. So fold the napkin along the center seam and you have a net sturdy pyramid. So you have sturdy pyramid. So if the napkin won't stand neatly, you can and then you may need a little stretch. So this is the napkin looks like. So this is the pyramid napkin fold. So did you get it, class? Let's see you work. Okay, very good. Okay, now let's proceed to another example of napkin folding. Okay, we have here standing fan. So now let's proceed. So first step is lay the napkin face down in front of you. Second, fold the napkin in a half and orient the open end towards you. This one. And fold the napkin like an cording starting at either narrow end. Leave one end with 2 to 3 inches of folded napkin supports supports the standing fan. So fold it. Okay. And fold the napkin in a half with a accordion fold on the outside. Like this one. And then grasp the unfolded corner where they meet in the open end and fold them in the diagonally, tucking them under the accordion fold. And open up and stand it up, and a beautiful fan for a beautiful diner. Okay, so did you get it, class? Okay, very good. Okay, so this time, class, so since you already are familiar how to make a table napkin folding, so let's do some activity. So, okay, so let's do some activity. So this time, I will going to group you into 4 groups. So this will be the group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. So, okay, in this activity class, so all you have to do is to perform the napkin folding by group using the table napkin. So um, I will give you your the step-by-steps of napkin folding. So in each group, there are 1 napkin fold that you are going to perform. All you need to do is cooperate with your teammates and present it after the class. After 3 minutes, okay? Okay, so this will be the group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Okay, so, but before you are going to perform that one class, so let's read our criteria. So you will going to be graded with this criteria. First is the content, which is 10%. The correctness, 10 points. So neatness is 10 points, and cooperation 10 points. Delivery of ideas is 10 points, and total of 50 points. So, are we clear, class? Okay, that's great. Okay, so now, class, let's proceed to our activity, and I will give you 3 minutes to do that one in a group. And now, your time starts now. Okay, time is up. So now let's proceed with your presentation in each group. So first group, so what have you got? What is the napkin fold? Okay, the candle. Okay, so group 1, let's, okay, this is the this is the work of group 1, so you're gonna present it to the conduct. Okay, so group 1. Okay, very good. So let's clap our hands to group 1. And now let's proceed to group 2. Okay. Okay, so now what did you get? Okay, now you have the rose buds. Okay, so this is the work of group 2. Okay, so group 2, this present your work. Okay, very good. So let's clap our hands to group 2. And group 3. So you got the French napkin fold. Okay. So this is the work of group 3. So you will now present your work. Okay, very good. So let's clap our hands to the group 3. And lastly, we have the group 4. So they will present the rose napkin fold. So this is the work of group 4. Okay, group 4, please present your work. Okay, very good. So now let's clap our hands to the group 4. And all the groups got a great job. So all the groups will going to have 50 points because you created a beautiful and pleasant in the eye performance. So thank you so much for that. So now, since we're all done with our activity, so the manner by which the napkin is folded contributed to the beauty of the table. So the napkin at a formal meal should match also the color of the table, table cloth. So it is very important to match the color of the table napkin to the tablecloth. So make it more pleasant. And now, so did you get all the four folding, the four foldings, napkin? Napkin folding. Okay, very good. Okay, that is nice. So now, this time, so to sum it up our lesson for today. So class, what is stable napkin folding? Anyone? Okay, so Mr. John. Okay, very good. So it is usually used in a food and beverage services in fine dining hotels, tables, decoration to look more elegant and classy. Okay, very good, Mr. Chan. Now, how about what are the advantages of a table napkin to a table napkin? Okay, so Miss Jade. Okay, very good. Thank you for that. So the advantages of a table napkin to buffet services are that food can be displayed in a very attractive way. Okay, now how about the disadvantages of table napkin folding? Okay, Miss Blessy. Okay, so they easily are somewhat expensive if you want a good quality one. And also, and if you put too many napkins fold in them, it is hard to take them out. So that is the disadvantages of table napkin folds. So do you have any questions or clarification with our lesson for today, class? Okay, that's nice. So since you don't have any questions with our lesson for today, so for your assignment class, so you are going to search for another examples of napkin folding and make a video demonstrating the step-by-step on how to make it and pass it in our next meeting. Okay, so that's all, class. Thank you for your participation. So thank you so much and goodbye, class.